So this is a little tutorial for AutoSpy's team panels. The bots on the enemy team aren't going to move or shoot or anything, so they're just there for information. So first thing we're going to do, here's our team panels. The left-hand side has this little gear and the numbers. So the gear pops open, the settings. You got to keep holding control the whole time you're doing this so that you have your cursor. Otherwise, as you just saw, you'll end up shooting when you try to click instead. So, and you have to be in battle to do this, so I'm just in a training room. You have your basic settings here. You uncheck this if you don't want the dead ships to stay on the list, all that kind of stuff. Under developer, it lets you change what's in this rectangle of information. So what I was asked about is how to show hydro and radar range information, and this is what it looks like here. It's this little circle with the two lines on either side. So the Minotaur has 10-kilometer radar and 5-kilometer hydro. That's this option right here. So if you hover the mouse over it, it'll give you the title. It's hard to see because it's over top of other text and there's strings missing, so you see string IDs for the description, but surveillance radar and hydroacoustic search, there it goes. That guy is not sitting still. He is armed, isn't he? Oops. Ha. So you watch on the example bar here and on my actual team panels, when I uncheck this, now you lose this. See the Minotaur, the Jervis, and my ship, and on here you lose this field. I'm trying to dodge fire while I'm doing this. So once you check something on or off, you're gonna have holes and you're gonna have stuff overlapping by default. I don't have the actually I might have the defaults if I switch here. Yeah. So for example, there's not really room in here to show more information. So the first thing you want to do is make this bigger, which background intensity, this is the width, I think. Yeah. So I just have it cranked on mine so that I could put more stuff in it. So what you could do is you can start from the default and widen this open, and then you have some room in the middle here. So you tick this, and these two sliders. This is the left position, and this is the vertical position, like horizontal and vertical position. So you see when you tick this on, it just overlaps under here and you get some garbage. So you check this off. You slide this stuff over. You gotta let go before it updates the position. So you just click and let go until it's where you want it, right about in the middle. And that's good. If you wanted it on the second row, you would move its vertical position to wherever, right? But if you want it right at the bottom or right at the top, so this is basically how you do it. So I just made this wider and then I checked this on, moved it into position in the middle here so that there's room and you can see. So if I switch back to my old one, it was on setting 1, you can see it's got a different scale and stuff because I changed the size on the UI scale here. So the default has 100% UI scale. But you can duplicate it onto another one so that now 1 and 3 are the same. I duplicated 1 onto 3 so that if I wanted to change it for something, like if I'm playing carriers, so I like the layout and the shapes, but I don't care about like radar, I care about their AA instead. So then I could switch to 3. I could turn off the radar. I could turn on their AA guns. This is AA guns, this one here. And now you see it's overlapping over here because it's all the way to the right and in the middle. So I want it on the bottom and horizontally in the center. And now, number 1 and number 3 are identical, except instead of radar and hydro, I have the, whoops, that's the 4. Number 3, I have the AA gun rating from port, which is arguably not useful anyways, but there you have it.